mostly I'm a field researcher. Mostly I search for birds of prey, mostly vultures. So because we need to count them, we need to see how the population every year, if it's growing or if it's decreasing, and if it's decreasing, why. We need to find all these reasons. So mostly I'm a field researcher, but don't think that all the time I'm in the field, because when you work in the field, then you have so many data that you need to analyze this data after at the office, many hours to spend there in front of the computer. We have here in this area in Thrace, we have 3 vulture species. We have black vulture, we have griffon vulture, and Egyptian vulture. If we are talking about Egyptian vulture, now I think is the most endangered birds of prey in Greece. Can you imagine that many years ago, like in 80s, they were like everywhere during spring, because it's a migratory bird. So they were everywhere. They didn't pay attention even to this species. But now, in 2020, we had only 4 pairs left in whole Greece, and all of them here in Thrace. So it was a really dramatic decrease of this species. The greatest threat to all vultures is the illegal use of poison baits. And it's here in Greece, in the Balkans, in Europe, but in Africa as well. So it's the greatest threat. But then there are also other threats, like collision with energy infrastructures, poaching, especially for the bigger vultures, food availability. Okay, there's not enough food for them. So there is a really many threats.
The major threat is the poison baits. What do you do?
Once again, sir, I will call, or maybe you can ask.
He's already here.
See, he knew it that we are gonna talk about him. He's trained to seek for these poison berries and animals, because what happened? Nobody wants to poison a vulture.
No.
But if somebody wants to eliminate a wolf, a fox, a badger, or a stray dog, they're gonna do this. So these carcasses, they are gonna stay there in countryside. So because vultures, they have this nice role to clean countryside from all these dead bodies. So they go there, and many times these carcasses, they might be poisoned. So this is Kiko, and he goes there, he seeks for these poison baits and for these poison animals, and we remove them from there. And like this, we save many animals. We work with relevant authorities, like Forestry Service, like vet services, with livestock breeders, with hunters, with farmers, and with all of them, we try to work to show them how important it is to fight together against the poison bait. Since 2013, we have been working with 5 schools here in Thrace, and we have this campaign, symbolic adoption of Egyptian vulture. So these 5 schools, they are around last Egyptian vulture nests, and all these little guys, they help us, to spread the message. Okay, how important is the Egyptian vulture and its conservation, about the threats. So many times we do something that's related to poison baits, and it's really fun. And I think also they enjoy a lot.
How does your working day look like?
Mainly office work, because I'm responsible of the project. But from time to time, I support also the field work and the work that is connected with the networking of the local stakeholders. If stakeholders like authorities, stakeholders like citizens or farmers, livestock breeders. The livestock breeders and the farmers, they produce good habitat for the birds. For example, the livestock breeders, when their animals die, the vultures can feed on them. The farmers, they keep the fields open and these are habitats to find their prey, the raptors.
Yeah.
So the livestock breeder
Yeah.
and the farmer is their work is a management tool. You cannot exclude them by the
No.
nature. You need them
Within the team, within the mindset of protecting the vultures. And how is the collaboration going?
due to the economy, not only because of the COVID, due to the economy the last 15 years. Farming and livestock breeding is almost abandoned.
Okay, so you would recommend other people to become a volunteer as well?
Yes, obviously. It's a really nice experience.
How do you do that? Become a volunteer?
It's really easy because we came through the European Solidarity Corps program. So all you have to do is to register in the platform for the European Corps. The opportunities depend on which country you are in. So you look through the opportunities. For us, you will find WWF Greece, the Evros project, and you just enroll.
And it was actually one of the few projects that you could still do during this pandemic thing.
Could you describe a normal day as a volunteer in the Dadia National Park?
So now, also because of the COVID restrictions and because it's not the season yet, we are doing a lot of office work. So from going through camera trap pictures of birds in feeding sites to mapping vulture activity from birds with wearing GPS tags.
Yes.
To also, now we are very busy with the project designing and creating material for school children. And yeah, eventually when the spring comes and the Egyptian vulture comes back, we will be very busy with field work. So going into the mountain and monitor the birds.
And on some days of the week, we go outside to put meat at the feeding station. Slowly start field work, but it will get more when the Egyptian bushes come back.
What was the best thing you experienced so far?
The food. Greece is known for its very nice food. I'm sure you have tried by now.
Souvlaki, you mean?
Yes. So we're really excited about that seriousness now. It was both the food, the people that we meet, and of course the enthusiasm of the team for the project. And that's, I think, why we're all here, to share that enthusiasm and continue the work that needs to be done.
What can people visit here in the area?
So usually you can go to the observation post to observe vultures or some species of eagles or other birds of prey. And they are going there with our bus, our minibus, or on foot through the forest by path.
Okay, and what are the chances of seeing an actual vulture?
Well, a lot.
Yeah?
Here is the village of the vultures.